Todd Chrisley breaks silence about pardon and release. On Tuesday, May 27, 2025, President Donald Trump pardoned Todd and Julie Chrisley. They were released the following day, and everyone has been clamoring for a glimpse of the couple. Now Todd is speaking out about his pardon and release. Keep reading for all of the details. Todd and Julie Chrisley break silence about pardon and release. It has been just a few days since Todd and Julie Chrisley were pardoned and subsequently released. They have been spotted briefly here and there since they got home, and now Todd and his daughter, Savannah Chrisley, are breaking their silence about being released. She maintained that the convictions were incorrect and there was not enough research to send them away. Fortunately, Alice Johnson fought extremely hard, as did Savannah, who was desperate to reunite her family. She also added that President Trump is not one to grant favors, but he was there for them. Todd admits that he has no remorse for what he did, as he maintains he did nothing wrong. He added that there was so much corruption in their case, and he wants to fight for the men he met on the inside. As for why he looks so good, Todd joked that maybe his Botox never wore off. Yet he had nothing to do but work out and read. As for where Julie Chrisley currently is, she is at home with Chloe, and it seems that she won't let her leave her side. Savannah addressed rumors that she paid or slept her way to the pardon. She is firm that she just fought and was never too proud to ask for what she wanted. Julie and Todd Chrisley's release was at the top of her mind, and she could and would not give up. Todd joked about the press following him to Nordstrom, and he did not think underwear shopping was that exciting. That was when he had Savannah go live on social media to beat everyone. Todd did go on to share the moment he was pardoned. The big moment. Todd Chrisley shared that a staff member at his prison camp told him he had been pardoned, and he did not believe it. He soon called Savannah Chrisley, and she said it was true. It spread like wildfire before she could even react, as the president made it public. When Todd left his camp, he had his mates ask him not to forget them. More so, they were there to cheer him as he walked to freedom. At this point, they do have a new show that had wrapped right before the pardon. They immediately picked up cameras, which will document the moment Todd and Julie Chrisley see each other again. The couple had been together for 30 years, so this was a horrible time. A lot of work will be done to ensure this does not happen again, and the Chrisleys believe that they were unfairly targeted for their celebrity status. They are now trying to adjust to their new normal, which could mean leaving Nashville. In a dramatic turn of events that rocked both the world of reality TV and federal correctional systems, Todd Chrisley, the once beaming patriarch of Chrisley Knows Best, has officially broken his silence after his sudden and stunning release from federal prison. The nation gasped, social media exploded, and Savannah Chrisley did at least 3 Instagram lives with cryptic Bible verses. But now, for the first time, Todd himself is speaking out. In an exclusive sit-down from his sprawling Nashville estate, newly refurbished with more security cameras than the White House, Todd appeared in a cream suit with gold cufflinks, sipping lemon water and glaring at a hummingbird feeder outside as if it owed him money. His hair was immaculately styled, his skin suspiciously flawless, and his tone as sassy, southern, and unfiltered as ever. "Let me just say this," Todd began, clasping his hands like a well-manicured preacher about to deliver a sermon. "Prison wasn't on my vision board. But God don't give you battles you can't fight, sugar." When asked about the presidential pardon that shocked his critics and emboldened his supporters, Todd raised a perfectly arched eyebrow. "I won't name names," he smirked, "but let's just say not everybody in Washington forgot what it means to recognize injustice when they see it. I was a victim of an overzealous system, a few jealous accountants, and maybe 1 or 2 vindictive emails I should have deleted. The pardon came quietly at first, buried in a list of last-minute executive actions during a media storm over something entirely unrelated. But the moment it hit the press, the Chrisley household, led by Savannah and Chase, both of whom had been teasing a family legal win for weeks, erupted into joyful chaos. There were tears Savannah shared in her podcast Unlocked. Like real, snotty tears. And then Dad made us all sit in a circle and listen to Leon Rhymes for 2 hours because he said her voice was the only one that could process this miracle correctly. Todd admitted that his time behind bars had been humbling, but not without its comedic moments. I taught a Bible study, organized a prison-wide etiquette class, and yes, before you ask, I choreographed a line dance routine for talent night, he said, eyes twinkling. Honey, even in a jumpsuit, I stayed fabulous. But the shadows of the past haven't entirely disappeared. There are people who still think I'm guilty, Todd said, his tone sharpening like a knife through fondant. They say I lied, stole, lived beyond my means. But what they don't understand is that being aspirational is not a crime. Wanting a Versus throw blanket and a custom closet system is not embezzlement. It's ambition with throw pillows. He paused dramatically. Now, I'm not saying mistakes weren't made. But baby, I wasn't the one balancing the books. I was balancing a brand. With Julie Chrisley still serving time, though sources close to the family whisper she may also be in line for clemency, Todd expressed heartbreak over being apart from his wife. We FaceTimed through glass, we prayed over the phone, and I sent her perfume samples weekly so she could feel close to home, he revealed. But we're not broken. We're bruised and Botoxed, but not broken. As for the future, Todd's plans are already in motion. There will be a docuseries, he said with a wink. Not a reboot of Chrisley Knows Best. That's in the past. We're working on Chrisley Knows Redemption. Think less reality TV, more inspirational content. Maybe with a dash of courtroom flair. He also hinted at a book deal, tentatively titled From Cell Block to Silver Linings, and a speaking tour where he plans to share his experience with others who feel abandoned by the system, misunderstood by the media, and deprived of quality skincare. Todd's release has reignited debate around white-collar crime, celebrity privilege, and the blurred lines between fame and justice. But to his die-hard fans, it's not about politics, it's about personality. I missed his sass so bad, one fan tweeted. The prison system can't hold down that much Southern charm. Todd, for his part, remains unfazed by the backlash. Let the haters talk, he said, polishing his wedding ring. They've been talking since season 1. What matters now is that I'm home, I'm pardoned, and I'm ready to shine, legally. In the final moments of the interview, Todd stood by the French doors, overlooking a carefully manicured lawn and a suspiciously large marble fountain that wasn't there last year. You know, he said, voice softening, prison taught me something I didn't expect. Not just about the system, but about myself. I learned I can survive. I can laugh through anything. And most importantly, I can still rock a 3-piece suit under fluorescent lighting. With that, he turned to the camera, smiled his signature, camera-ready smile, and whispered, "Y'all thought I was finished. Baby, I'm just getting started." Sources say Savannah and Chase are now negotiating a reality TV comeback with several streaming platforms. The working title, Pardoned and Fabulous.